one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get us.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go.
Prescott from the gun. And a tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Well, Charles, taking a step back for a second, let's look at the undefeated teams still left in the NFL. We got New England, KC, they're 4-0, and then San Fran, they were open last week. They didn't have a game, so they're still at 3-0. We only have 3 teams left.
And they had the easiest path, not just because they had the open week, but how about New England getting challenged by Buffalo? Yes, they were on the road, but you don't often think of Buffalo as a team to really press New England. They did. And Kansas City, they got a heck of a test in Detroit. Had to score with 20 seconds left on the clock to win that game. So both of them remained undefeated, but not without struggles.
That's the interesting thing about Buffalo. I think we learned more about them in their 1 loss this year than we have in their 3 victories.
I think we would say the same thing about Kansas City because of how they got pressed, but we'd also say the same thing about Detroit, how they played Kansas City in that game. In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Steps away to his left. And that's Elliott, complete. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Now Prescott. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Pass on target. Prescott to Cooper. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Prescott feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Buying time to his left. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Marr is good. And that will knot things up here late in the first half. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Second and 9 at the 11-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be third down.
180. Lock in, lock in. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Pick me up. Here we go. Lock in, lock in. Check 24. Check 24.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Trubisky leaves with Montgomery on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be second and 12.
Let's go. 48 the mic. I got you, son.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. That's complete right side to Gabriel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. Got a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be second and 11.
At the 49-yard line.
180. 48 right now. Let's go. Who that? Yep.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a third and 12.
180. Red.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. Trubisky now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Trubisky will come up here first and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far.
48 to Mike. Ricky. Hey, wahoo! Check 48 to Mike.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to second and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between second and 4 and second and 8 and 9.
And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a third and 2 more. Here's Elliott, and he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. They go play action here on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
On second down, Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Prescott to throw. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Now Elliott. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves them with third and just a couple. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Prescott. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Khalil Mack. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. Well, we still wait on the first touchdown of the game, but a second field goal now makes it a 6-3 score.
Yeah, I know a lot of people would call this the definition of winning ugly. To me, this is gorgeous. I'm a defender, right? I love these kind of games. The tension is high. Who's going to make the play to win it? And right now, that field goal may be the advantage they need.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, Echo. Give me that ball.
He's back to throw. It's complete to Robinson. 23 yards the pickup there. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And he's not able to come through. This is no good. And that is how this game comes to a close. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
loved
did.
The defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.